Hello there, this is one of my flies. It's what I call the collared nymph. You see it's got a bit of bling and a bit of everything in it, and good colour black. Let me show you how to tie it. Right, the hook I'm using is Chuck and Duck wet fly, size 12. I'll come down to about there with the thread, which is a uni thread, black in 70. Go with the rubbish. Right, now, first of all, we need to tie a piece of tinsel in. I'll turn it upside down for this. The tinsel I'm using is Uni Mylar Blonde Black. You see it's got a lovely glint to it. So we want this tied on the underneath. So we get it on the underneath. Now it must be central. So get a couple, make sure it's central, then tighten down on it, get a few turns on it. Then when you pull it forward, hopefully it don't fall out. Get a little blob of super glue to the end of your, put that on there. Next, pull it down, nice and steady, making sure she's on top to roughly where the barb would be. On there, yeah. That's that. Don't mess around with it too much. Once she's stuck, she's fine. Right. And bring your thread back down to this point. Well, that's definitely going off. This is black hen feather. Now, for this fly, I don't like too much tail. So get yourself them lined up. Got about that lot, yeah. Get them where you want them, however long you like your tails. Everybody prefers them a little bit different. Try and keep it on top. And work your way down. Now while you're turning that down, your tinsel's not going to move underneath because you've got that little dab of super glue on it. But your tails will, look, if you let go of them. So try and pinch them all together, keep them on top. Where the barb would usually be. Right. Then we get another piece of tinsel, same stuff. Get it on top. Again, make sure you're in the centre. Get the turn on this and twist it. There we go. Right. And come up to about there. Get rid of your rubbish this end. Right. Then we're going to tie in some Uniflex in black. And when you get to tie it in, don't just tie it in. Snip the end, then you know there's no little bits that are going to stick out all over the place. Catch it in. And see the end there. Just work your way back up towards the eye of the up, pushing it out. Nice and steady. Keep your eye on it that you're not going to leave no little bits. Don't matter if it's a little touch, but you don't want no great big strands. Stretch it and come back down. That's it. And winding turns back up to the eye. Just put a quick couple of turn whip finish in that. Just hold it steady so you don't lose it. Right, get your flexor, not too tight. Mine's gone to split, but you'll get the idea. Not too tight turns on it, because you want to be able to see this rib. So just go up nice and steady, no rushing. When you come up to there, don't get no further than that. That's as far as you want to be. Just, it's gone and pulled because I didn't pull my thread near enough. We got it still. Like that. Get a couple of turns on it. One in front, one behind. Stretch it nice and tight. Snip her away. And you can do this either way around. Get on top of your fly. Smack down the centre. No need to super glue it. Just have a look at that. Because it's run something around, it tends just to try and pull off. So get a couple of loose turns, then tighten down on it. Pull your tinsel back, get a couple of turns back, so that when you snip off, if you've got a little tag end, it's up the body rather than near the eye of the hook. That's the best place. Right, turn it over in your vise. If you've not got a rotary, just spin it over in your normal vise. I think most vices are rotary now. Try not to get twisted in this like I'm trying to. I'm just going to swing it over like that for starters. Excuse the hands. And there's a twist in it, isn't there? There's your lock. Right, I'm going to start again with that. Put it over to the side where you are. That'll probably be better. Get one turn in and pull it back over. Make sure she's down the centre. She is. A few turns, pull it back, a couple of few turns in front. Get that off. Right, next, what I'm going to tie in, turn that round. And little bits you see, just get rid. Right, bring it to the top of your eye, top of your head, should I say. And you're going to tie, this is a sunburst goose bite. And you're going to tie it pretty vertical. Get it up, so just that little bottom bit's all tucked in. A few turns on it. Then, oh yeah, I'd just lift your hook up a touch. Just keep everything so it don't just fall off. Right. Excuse the big fingers. Get that near the edge, say like that. Then just come round and form a collar. I go once, then on the way back up round this side, I'll bring me, tighten my thread up a touch, thread back up, right so it's there. And on the way back up, get it catched over. Let them off. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look your side. Yeah, you got 4. Now this is where it all usually goes wrong. You can cut these off, or you can do that. And like I said, 9 times out of 10 it'll go wrong. I'm just going to catch that touch bit just peeled off. Best to cut them. It's peeled a bit off this side, but you will get the gist of the video and what it's supposed to look like by this side. I ain't going to show you the other side. Right. Get this tied off. Just tie 3 of these and none of them have gone and done what it's just done. Put a video on and hey presto, it happens. That's fly tying. It'll still work. Right, next. Bit of bug bond. Love the stuff. I'm just putting a coat of this on, and then it'll get a coat of varnish later. Not too much on your brush. Do your head first so you're getting rid of it. Then go over your top. So you've got a nice little bit on there. That's going to get solid. I'm going to tie it. I'm going to do it this way because I want to see the bristles going under the tinsel as well. So you're prodding it, and it's going under. And you're covering all that rubber as well. Like that. Put that down. Get a torch on it and cure it. Believe it or not, this is the worst one I've tied. Ah well. I only do my videos once. Don't do them 10 times so they're all perfect. This is just to give you the gist of the fly, how I like them. Give it a good cure, make sure that's really got it. Remember, on rubber, it'll take longer to cure on it. Right. And that's it. And then you'll notice on the top that little glint. It's a lovely little glint. So when it catches light, when it's being fished, it's like a little body glinting. So that's that one. I mean, you can do these. I mean, that's a pink one that I've tied. And that's another sunburst one. I've got another one here that looks really good. What I've tied. Just stick it on here for you so you can see it better. This is a light olive, and you can imagine them up the cast, can't you? Bit of colour with a bit of foam in the back, just keeping them up. And then 3 of these different colours going up your line. They'll come up the line, see which one they want, bang, job done. So this video will be on YouTube on John Kirk Fly Tying. So give us a thumbs up if you like it. Have a good time if you. Very good.